As a designer in the field of electrical control panel designing, you may need to create new symbols. That is not available in the schematic symbols menu. It is possible in to get electrical to create new symbols based on your requirements in this section. I'm going to give the procedure to add new symbols in library. First of all, I want to draw an object and add it to the symbol library. The object that I decide to create is a kind of component, as this is sketch. The first step to draw it is using the panel in the home top to draw the rectangle. Part of this sketch using a rectangle tool that is located in the home top of ribbon and intro panel. And the command line. You will be asked to specify first corner point and after that, specify the other corner point. The next step that I'm going to use is circle 2 for placing, starting and ending points. So I select the circle. Then, as it is mentioned in the command line, I need to specify center point of my circle. Then it is needed to define the radius of circle and finally click on the screen to draw the circle. To place the last circle, I can copy the circle and then place it here. So in the modified panel, I choose copy to then select the circle and press enter. You didn't necessarily have to specify the base point, so I click on this point. Then I can place it in my desired points, and in the last step by pressing escape will be done. This boy can be done as an arbitrary path, and you can draw your own sketch by your design methods. And the next step, I'm going to select Symbol Builder tool to make this a sketch as my own symbol in order to do that in the schematic tab of Reburn and also in the other two panel, I choose Symbol Builder tool and select Symbol dialog box will be displayed. As you see here, we have select from drawing, which means that you can select your desired object and make it as a symbol. I choose select object spots and then I have to choose the whole of my sketch. So I like every part one by one. And after doing that, by pressing into for the second time, the previous dialog box will be displayed. It's a symbol drop down. You can define the symbol categories such as the horizontal and vertical orientation for the symbol, or define whether it is parallel or a schematic. Also, you can select category like child or parent's footprint, name, plate, or terminal. It is possible to specify the library paths for your templates, and also by using Browse button, you can find and select your desired location. After specifying the desired attribute, I choose AK and the Simple Builder ed will be shown for me. You can specify the parameters category Tigan manufacturer. It is possible to edit every attribute that you choose. To do that, just choose every attribute that you want to make any changes, and then in the upper side, select Properties to edit attributes. For example, you can specify the size or height of tiger, a style of writing. And in this part, insert your desired attack. Also there are other attributes such as category description, and so on, and you can place them in your drawing. Know that after inserting them, a green check mark will be appeared beside them in every connection. Rollout, you have direction the star drop down. That makes it possible to select your desired orientation for the Voyager connection, so you can choose every orientation that you want. And then choose Insert Vari Connection button. And finally, click on the point that you want to specify the wire connection. You can insert several warrior connections, choose the orientation, then select Insert Warrior Connection. And then for his enter to exit the commands. Also, you may need to change the size of every answer to the connection text. In order to do that, you can just click on every text and the pins are allowed, and then select the Properties button beside Pins. And this is set by editing the highs of the text area and finally choosing OK button. The size of the text will change. No, I'm going to change Symbol Builder, Attribute Location, therefore I just double click on this rollout and it will be placed here. I do that to show you the hall here and the symbol Bulatov. If I chose this tool, and new dialog box will be displayed, and in the symbol name added box, you can change the name of your symbol. Keep in mind this name, because it will be used in the next level. Then in the base point area, you can specify the base point coordinates for the symbol. Click on the OK button and then close Blockhead dialog box will be displayed. By clicking on Yes button, it is possible to insert the newly created symbol in your drawing. If you go through DICAM menu in the Schematic tab, there is no sign of the new created symbol that you have made. So in the next section, we will learn how to add it to item menu. And this is step, I'm going to explain how to add new symbol to AutoCAD menu. In order to do this, you need to select a Schematic tab of Reburn, and in the other two, Spanel Shoes, Icon menu Visit button. The Segment U file dialog box will be displayed in this part. You can enter the name of the command U for it, and also by choosing brown spots, and it is possible to select the icon menu file. After selecting your dessert for the name and pass of the icon menu will be displayed by using a schematic. But the default schematic I command you for will be displayed. And similarly, by choosing panel and the default panel, I recommend you file will be displayed. I'm going to click on the OK button, and as you see, the iMenu wizard will be displayed. In the top right corner of this dialog box, you can click on the Add button and the list of tools will be displayed. If you choose Components option, a new dialog box will be shown in the Name Added box. You can type your desired name for the symbol. And the next step, we have Block Name Added box, and by clicking on Browse Basin, you can select a drawing file of the symbol which was created early. I find my own drawing name that I had inserted in previous step. After that, I'm going to click on the Pick button to select my own object and create the image, so I choose the whole sketch and the preview of selected symbol will be shown in this part. In the last step, I saw like, OK, boss, and then finally this icon will be added, and I commend you. Dessert, and you can place it in your drink. After this time, it is possible to insert your own create a symbol from ICAM menu. If you intend to add water, it will be inserted in the pens point that you had specified and the previous steps.